And here we are. We are all set and ready to go. Draft is underway. Better than bots have first pick, or first ban. Well, first pan, first pick. And we're going to ban out first Greymane on Towers of Doom. I'm going to go ahead and say this might be a targeted pick there. So we'll see how Piecemeal responds. How's everyone doing in the chat tonight? Send me a little something something. Ah, yes. The classic. The Deathwing ban now available in NGS for the past week or 2 weeks or so. Back over to the which will be the red team, better than bots. Second ban going out on Anduin. Ah, good old Banduin, as we like to call him, don't we, team? So plenty of global still on the board. Plenty of high value targets here. Will we see the Ariel ban? I get yelled at every time I say that name because I'm told I'm saying it wrong, but I can't help being born in New England, all right? These R's are tough sometimes. So will we see the Ariel ban? There she is, and there she goes. Snap pick first. Erom Rab on Stukov. I like the confidence there. We'll see if they have any follow-up for Stukov's silence. Over to Piecemeal. I'm not sure why they chose the name Piecemeal, but there was an old band around these parts called Piecemeal, and that's what it reminds me of. But they're going to pick Silver Jackal, Kael'thas, and Elchex 337 on the Johanna. Another, we're burning through the draft here. Evil Alto on Lunara. Again, very popular assassin right now. So much poke, so much poison, so annoying. Crafty Trent is going to go Blaze. We'll see if that's main tank or off lane here, especially on towers. Try and get that double soak action. Now back over to Piecemeal ban. Still mage, or will we go a second auto attacker that will they get rid of? No Li Ming. Little Miss Orbs. All gone. Sorry, Li Ming. Last ban for better than bots. I'm gonna say they're gotta get rid of a healer here. Will they do Brightwing? If there's a Brightwing player on the other team, get rid of that global, or we get the Lucio speed out of the way so they can speed from altar to altar. Scared of that Kael'thas. Back over to Piecemeal to start rounding out their team here. A lot of better than bots love in the chat. It's nice to see. Welcome everyone. Thanks for coming and checking me out. This is my second cast for NGS, and I'm liking it so far. So thanks for checking out. Ooh, Leoric and Kira. I'm seeing Kira is they're gonna need some. They need some unstoppable here and a little extra stun, I think, to handle this Kira. We'll see how they do with these last two picks. Will we see maybe a Sonya to have another bruiser? We want an auto attack. What do we want here, Grizzly and Megan? All right, Jaina Varian. Jaina does combo pretty well with Blaze because you can go in and get that huge stun. The radius of that stun is ridiculous. For Jaina to just follow up on or Stukov silence right under it. Varian, precarious pick. We'll see if he ends up going, smash taunt twin blades. See what happens here. Last pick. Still need a healer on Piecemeal's team. There you go. Rhaegar. the solid camp getter, ancestral healing Rhaegar. And here we go. So, what do we think of these teams so far for Better Than Bots versus Piecemeal here when we're looking at the composition? A little more, depending on what Varian goes, I mean, a little more tankiness, but if Varian gets that protect, it's not going to really help him too much when he's dealing with all that Kael'thas and Kira damage, because it's just going to be all the poison dot damage, however you like to call it. You got Dave in chat here calling out Twin for the win. I think that would be a bad decision, but we'll see where he goes, especially against Johanna or Kira's just whipping around him with that low health Varian. So I think we're in for a good game here. Shout out Better Than Bots with the synergy on your portrait. And, oh, a different kind of synergy on the Piecemeal portrait. If I get my mouse here. All little different Stitches. So we must love the ridiculousness that Stitches brings to the Nexus for him to be right there. We're just getting underway here. We'll go to this little screen. Yeah, not many camps, Dave, you're right. It's just the two sapper camps in the bot lane, one sapper camp in the top, and then the boss. We'll see what happens. I would prefer, I mean, if Taunt Varian grabs that Kira and Lunara and Jaina follow up, that's a deletion right there. So we'll see what they could do. Here we are in the Nexus. Again, Crafty Trend on Blaze, Megan 420 for all you Stonas out there. On Jaina, Lunara, Evo Alto, Erom Rab. On the healer, Stukov, Grizzly is who we'll be watching for the Varian. On the other side, Zloth's Rhaegar, Odd Thought Kira, L checks on Johanna, Silver Jackals, Kael'thas, MJ Doom on Leoric, looking like he's going straight for the solo lane.
3, 2,
Up top.
1. Well, what are you waiting for?
Oh, I'm looking at them in chat, making good little chatters. Throwing out the good luck, have funs. And here we are, early, the classic poke fight mid early. But Lunara and Leo having their own little 1v1 battle. I think early, Lunara's going to end up taking that battle. We're getting full rotations here from both teams down. Oh, engage on Varian. Stun comes out from Blaze. Blizzard stopping that Kira, bodying. Look at the body. Varian, there you go. Blaze gets the Kira. The Blaze body blocks are real, ladies and gentlemen. I repeat, Blaze body blocks are real. Say that 3 times fast. Blaze body blocks. So now we have a little bit of an XP advantage for Better Than Bots, as they're going to poke out mid and poke out top. So far, as I predicted, Lunara winning the top lane against that Leoric. So we get a bot rotation here. Or no, everyone's just kind of scoping things out. That's right, there is no convection from Kael'thas, but you'll see Stukov took the Fetid Touch. We're going High King's Quest for Varian, Orbs for Jaina. So we get that mana and Orbs for Kael'thas as well. And an early camp, top camp by Better Than Bots to push in against Leo. And then, Piecemeal grab their camp and say, you know what? While we're here, we know they're top, let's try and take this camp. Oh, they sniff it out. Unstoppable from Johanna. Kira goes in. She's way out of position now on the back line. Varian comes in. He's just grabbed his taunt. So we have taunt Varian. Stukov and Jaina getting pushed out. It's 2-on-4 here. Silence comes out to help push him back. Camp was already gone. They don't need to fight this anymore. Just get out and clear. And they will. So we have Taunt Varian to go with the Blaze comp for some extra follow-up. Yes, body blocks were all from Blaze, so by Crafty Trent early. Oh, will Leoric fall here? Leoric might fall. Oh, 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 what? Oh, what a what a tough one there. Leoric falling a split second before his hearth finished. So we're gonna have a fight in the middle. Keeler's not with better than bots. Stukov grabbed top, and they're just trying to poke and survive as best they can. Lunara not there yet. Leoric has respawned and is going for the top as we have a fight across mid. Ooh, stun goes in and misses, and they're just going to turn on him. They're trying so hard to get this kill toss. They do get him. Huge Kira stun. Varian falls. Johanna falls for Piecemeal. And that's going to be 2 dead for Piecemeal. Better than bots. Just going to claim it. Take the 2-1 tower victory early as Leo continues to soak top without any members of better than bots there. Wow. That was interesting fight there. They got the kill toss, stop all the mage damage, and Kira went back in to secure at least 1 kill, so it wasn't 2-0 there. Ooh, dangerously out of position on that Rhaegar. Blizzard comes out and Taunt comes out. Varian's gonna fall back and miss those orbs that he so desperately wants for his High King's quest. But here comes Stukov and Blaze. Silence onto Johanna to slow her and stop her. They're just gonna fall back. Again, they gotta switch this right now. If I'm Piecemeal, I'm getting Leoric out of that lane. I mean, maybe Kael'thas, and you just beef out bot with having Leoric. He's never gonna win that lane. There's your first damage on the tower top. So they can start prepping that tower. They already took top Sapper Camp once. Meanwhile, better than bots grabbing their bots Sapper Camp. Piecemeal just grabbed theirs a second before them. We won't see an invade. I think we're just going to see a battle in the bottom lane as Blaze goes up to try and soak mid, push Leo back. Leo not soaking right now, top lane, as it's a whole wave right there. He's going to end up missing. All that XP globes gone. As we go down here, sorry I missed that. I'm trying to focus on the XP, but Stukov's dead from better than bots with the Johanna and Kira stunning. Lunara's gonna grab mid, be able to sneak that real quick. Oh, Kira goes right back in onto that Varian, dishing it out. Big stun is for Peel, not enough. That damage over time. Get counter kill onto Rhaegar. It's 4-on-4. Stukov has rezzed and will be back shortly. They're just going to try and poke this out for I guess as long as they can. Another huge blaze stun onto the Leoric. There's the combustion. Tens have been picked up. Combustion, massive shove, leaping strike, shield wall, and ring of frost. They give it. You don't want to fight here, Piecemeal. Johanna going in. Does she have her iron skin? She does. Another re-engage. Just poking away as best they can. Kira just dishing it out, but Stukov spreads the heals nicely. And there they go. They grab both altars there. Take the 36 to 24 advantage. There we go. Piecemeal picked up 10s. We're going Pyroblast, Blessed Shield, Final Strike, Ancestral, and Entomb. So we have some good wombo potential there between Entomb, Shield, Final Strike. I mean, if you get someone in Entomb, throw a Final Strike on top of it. It's tough to miss when they're stuck in a small alley like that. Oh, we're going to move on to Varian out of position. Comes out. Oh, Pyroblast. He already used it. Oh, doesn't matter. He already used his Protect. Had enough health because he went Taunt. He's got plenty to spare. Stukov and his mana pool heal him right on up. And again, the top lane taken by Evil Alto and Lunar to get the Sapper Camp. They got to make this change at some point. They just keep going on Varian. Another, oh, combustion. Here we go. Will we get a ring to follow up? We will. Ring only hits Kael'thas in the back. They're still focusing the fight. Ancestral comes out on the Kira, excuse me. Taking so much damage, I thought it was a tank, but it was Kira. She's gonna re-engage on Blaze. KT trying to dish it out as best he can, but they're just healing right through it. Final strike out of Kira doesn't matter. Stukov healing up so much armor, protect from Varian, and meanwhile, Leoric killed again in the top lane, and the Sappers push through. So now Better Than Bots has 5 altars in their control, and Lunara is still gonna poke out. Used one leaping strike, low on mana. I don't know if she's got another. She does not yet. Now she does. There it is. Trying to get the Leora kill as altars go up. Stukov grabs one on the right as we just fight over the left. Johanna goes down. Blaze goes down. Huge silence in the back to slow down Rhaegar as Lunara pokes away. Leoric's on low. He's dead. Moving on. They're just going to push back Piecemeal here. Oh, Pyroblast. Oh, another re-engage on the Varian taunt on Kira, though. Trying to dish it out. The slows from Leoric, not enough. And they just delay a little bit longer. Meanwhile, we have 2 people channeling. There you go. Another. So they just got 10 shots on core from Better Than Bots. 36 to 14 core damage. Yeah, the big mistake for Piecemeal was letting this top altar just fall like that and letting Lunara just poke Leoric to death and putting so much focus on the bot. Final strike comes out, whiffs completely. They just got to focus taking back this tower. See, people love this bot lane because of the sapper camps, and they try to control it, but you're outlaned out top. So you lost an altar, you lost a camp, you've had 2 Leo deaths from it. It's just not worth it. You gotta get the mage up there, or at least a Kira who can self-heal herself if she can get onto Lunara. So again, Piecemeal grab their sapper camp, Better Than Bots grab their sapper camp. We have 5 bot on 3. If red team, Better Than Bots, if they notice this, they can make a move here. Ironskin comes out early, excuse me. And we're just gonna poke around and try and walk these sappers. Meanwhile, Better Than Bots have adjusted with Evil Alto's Lunara staying for team fights and Blaze in the solo lane. Will we get another re-engage? Nope. Just gonna clear up this lane. So we have not hit High King's Quest yet. And Jaina has not hit her Ice Block yet. Ooh, less shield comes out on the Lunara, but the flank, and they have to pull back immediately. Combustion comes out. Ancestral ring onto Rhaegar, and he's dead. And they're just gonna fight this 4-on-5 without their healer. Big damage from KT there. Gets the time, gravity lapse, doesn't matter. Stukov doing a great job healing Lunara. Oh, a nice entomb. Can they follow it up? No, the massive shove out. Taunt on the Kael'thas. Will he get away? 100 health. Gets the Pyroblast. Will it be enough? Nope. Protect. That's why you don't Pyroblast Varian. Nice stun onto Johanna with the Lunara follow-up. Very good job. Better Than Bots. Ooh, poking on the Leoric. It looks like he has a little sliver of health. How low will he get? Oh. Living on a razor's edge, that Leoric pays off for him that time. Gets to stay alive. But Better Than Bots grabbing the altar. Now only have 10 core life from Piecemeal, and they say, we're in command. They don't have Johanna. Just take the boss and let's get another 4 shots. And look at that. Jaina, Lunara poked it. Stukov, Varian, and they just clean it up. That was, what, 30 seconds to take that boss? 4 more shots on core for Better Than Bots. 16's picked up, so they have the talent advantage. You know, show you some Better Than Bots talent here for 16. Varian going Stormwind wants the movement speed. And then armor reduction from Jaina with the Cone of Cold. They take, Piecemeal takes the bottom altar from Better Than Bots. Better Than Bots is going to repay the favor, take the top. So both teams still sitting on 4 altars. 16 has been achieved for Piecemeal, 3 altars, and this could be it unless Piecemeal makes some big plays here. That's that's a good way to make a big play. Steal their camp immediately, all 5 of them. Because if we get both of these from better than bots, that's GG. So Piecemeal needs to be aggressive right now, but they can't be too aggressive because they got to clean up sapper camps. All right, Leo's gonna grab
Lay
the
claim to the
Piecemeal
altars.
altar.
Do not
Blaze grabbing
disappoint me.
the better than bots altar. Ooh, Rhaegar grabs bot quickly. Varian stopped. Oh, can Lunara? No, she cannot. Good stop there. Entomb comes out, missed. Huge Pyroblast comes out. Onto Stukov. He's healing up himself. Jaina's going to go down here in the back. Leo is the exchange. So no Jaina or Leo this fight. Better than bots. Hanging on here, getting pushed back. Varian dead. Now we're just going to burn down this Blaze. Kel'Thas there saying, hey Blaze, you like fire? Play with this.
You have done
4 more shots, so wow. Piecemeal hanging on there by saying just delay and hold on as long as you can. And we'll grab bot, they'll grab top, and then we can fight. That was interesting interesting move, and it paid off for him there. So now Better Than Boss is going to retake their bottom tower. And Piecemeal says, forget, like, we'll take mid, while Leoric takes top. There you go. Now we got Better Than Bots running around trying to retake towers as best they can. But Leo's going to be pushed off shortly here. He's waiting on his minion wave. And are they going to clear this lane and Piecemeal going to just retake bot? Yes, they are. And Better Than Bot says, let's defend it. Knowing it's probably not worth it. Taunt comes on to Kel'Thas, no follow-up, gets the cleanse. Blaze goes straight back line. Here comes the combustion onto Kira and Johanna. Kira is dead. Ancestral comes out onto Kel'Thas. He was in a huge heap of trouble there. Stun onto Johanna. She's dead. 2 for nothing. Kills from Better Than Bots there. And Leoric didn't finish taking back the tower yet, so it's still 4-4. And 43 seconds, no Johanna. Alders are up in 23. They're going to try and retake this. This is going to be GG, I feel like. Unless we get some big Kel'Thas, Leoric wombos or something. They will not have Kira or Johanna for this fight. There's only 1 altar to fight over. Piecemeal's not even there yet. Here we go. Varian zoning. Gets gravity lapsed. And they're going to say, you know what? Why poke when we can just kill them? Better Than Bots. No fear at this point. They just pick up their 20s. Said, let's just go for it. Pyroblast comes out from Kel'Thas as he's getting hacked ever so slowly by Varian. Ooh, the poke comes out. Oh, not enough. He had multiple people capturing. Leoric goes down. Does not matter. GG. Better Than Bots get the win. Wow. What a game there. I thought Piecemeal may have had a chance to come back. Towers of Doom is kind of known as the comeback map, so to speak. I'll leave these stat lines up for you here as I update the standings, or the score rather, excuse me. So I'm going to mute here, give you a little some tunes to listen to because I know Rackham likes it. I'll leave this score screen up for you, and or no, I'll move over to maps and I'll find out who's banning, who's picking, and we will be right back with game 2. Piecemeal, Better Than Bots. Stay tuned. Again, I like those picks. I wonder if they'll go a second healer though, or if they know to do the or like to go that beefy kind of tank Uther build that seems to be popular, and then just go a second healer to keep that tank variant alive while Ming and Raynor burn it down. We're gonna get ETC and Urel, two strong frontliners. Let's see how better than bots can react to that. I mean, now you got to be worried about Mosh, and if Urel goes her instead of absorption, she goes her hold the point there where she gets 40 armor and she can continuously kind of jump and cast it at 20. Fighting over a small spot, having 40 armor can be pretty useful, and it looks like Better Than Bots is going for a second healer. Saying, let's get that Lily. Throwing some blinds on that Lunara. We'll see if we get cups or if we want to go full damage and go, Divine Storm and Water Dragon from our healers to help dish it out. We will see as we load up here. What do we think of these teams here? The unconventional double healers there. Will we see damage build from Better Than Bots and Piecemeal saying, give us that Lunara and give us a stronger front line than Leoric and Johanna, which they had last game, which, again, Leoric was just shredded by that Lunara, couldn't stay alive. But fighting over small points, it's going to be a different fight. Plenty of camps to pick up as well, but let's see what happens. Better Than Bots, again, Crafty Trent as Uther, the Lightbringer. Jim Raynor being played by, where'd he go? I lost him. Evil Alto. Megan 420 on Lily. Varian being played by Grizzly Pear and Erom Rabs Liming. On the other side, MJ Doom, Urel, Odd Thought Lunara, Silver Jackal, Kael'thas. The Elite Tauren Chieftain is being played by Lchex 327 with Zoloth on Anduin, who was not Bantwind, so we'll see how that holds true. Throwing out the High Kara from Silver Jackal, so Kara, if you're out there, Silver Jackal's shooting his shot. So far, the classic fight over the mid. We're just gonna poke it out. Raynor's already left us up top. Line's coming out early. Trying to get a rotation, I guess, here. And there's the power slide, knockback. There's the gravity lapse, and they're just gonna slap, but Raynor can just heal up. Not everyone came, see? If everyone came, you probably would have got that pick. Not enough follow-up. Soaking is going to be done by Crafty as Uther and Urel here. We'll see who wins that lane. That'll be a little interesting. As MJ Doom's just kind of sharking around, waiting. Just wants XP. Doesn't want to engage in Uther. Not going to get the kill. Mid, same. We're getting an early fortification camp here from both teams. First one picked up by Better Than Bots. Piecemeal's grabbing theirs now. A lot of damage going on to ETC, but he does not care at all because he's an Elite Tauren Chieftain. There's a camp picked up. Odd Thought on Lunara's just going to hold on to that camp for safekeeping. And we get a little slap fight here from Uther Urel. There we go. Stunning and leaping. Or leaping and stunning, if you will. Shucking and jiving. And they want this Raynor kill. There's the ping for it. To say, hey man, Raynor's coming. Oh, or the pick is coming. Now, that time, that's how you rotate and get a kill. Gives a 4-man there. While the Better Than Bots was grabbing their siege camp. And First Blood drawn piecemeal. Now they can go back and grab their siege camp for the top. And there we are. Just about 2.5 minutes in. That's when the first control point pops. point A, as we have a little mage clearing battle here from Ming and then Kael'thas. And Pokken, oh, Pokken had the Wisp to get rid of that. Thought they were going to try and take a support camp there. Slap fight continues in the bot lane from Yrel and Uther. Taunt goes out onto ETC as he's just getting pew-pewed from that Rainer. Again, looking at talents here, Variant did go Taunt and High King's Quest again. Going for the stun cooldown from Uther. He's almost completed that quest. He's just got a basic attack. As we look up here, as they clear the siege, and Lunar was poking the support camp, and then Ben on the bot says, you know what, we're just going to finish it if you're going to clear mid and hold the point. We don't gotta, you don't win it immediately. 7 picked up right now for Piecemeal, and there it is. Knew it was coming for better than bots. Quest from KT to be, a mana addict yet again. And as the slap fight seems to be being lost, there it is. He finished his quest. He can now stun more efficiently, get a little more mana. He just runs right into the whole group. I don't know about that. They're just going for it. But healing himself and having the Lily heal says, don't worry about it, guys. I'm just going to draw out a bunch of the abilities. Both turrets have been dropped. And then the healing camp must have been dropped as well. I didn't even see it go during that fight, but no one's got it. And Better Than Bots picked it up. And now 99% from Piecemeal. Better Than Bots just going to pull back a little and try and hold the point, retake their fortification camp. Piecemeal says, great idea. We'll do the same thing as KT up here clears top. Yrel clears bot, so they got a nice wave. Oh, Uther's coming down to clear it, actually. And soak that XP. Both teams pretty close in XP. A little bit of advantage for Piecemeal as they go back in as 5s, knowing Uther's bot. Gravity laps onto Varian. Stun comes out. He's able to charge out of there. Taunt. Turret's dropped. Grizzly on Varian getting very low. Huge KT damage. Able to live through it. Double healers paying off. Stun onto KT. No follow-up though. Rainer's just trying to pew-pew as best he can. Knocked off the point. And look how low Piecemeal is. They got to pull back here. Or else there's the stun onto Yrel and she's dead too. Wow, they need to pull back a little sooner. The whole team kind of left, and as Yrel dove back in, and that was an easy kill. And how about this move? Both healers. Oh no, that was must have been a mistake. Then I was like, both healers hopped in the protector. Not typically what you see, but now Ming decides to swap in, and they're gonna poke down this front wall and turrets and see what they can get out of it as they approach 10. There it is. 10 not yet achieved for Piecemeal, but we're going to grab Rainer's Raider, Shield Wall, Divine Storm, Water Dragon. Everyone, we have a Water Dragon sighting. Li Ming is holding on to her ult, but ETC did just show Mosh, so she may have to go Wave of Force here to have an extra stun. There's the slide. There's the stun onto Rainer, and another stun from Anduin and the Pyroblast, putting hard damage onto Uther, but he's gonna able to get away. Mana Addict completed from Kael'thas during that fight, but sheesh, that was 3 ults to get 1 kill. Pyroblast, Mosh, and Light Bomb from Anduin. Not the most efficient. They're gonna try and get another kill here. Can Uther get away? Root comes out from Anduin. They're just basic attacking away. Nope, they might get him. Where's Lily? Nowhere. Oh, there you go. Lily had a hearth. So Uther is dead. They're gonna take a kill lead there. Piecemeal getting the Uther kill. No need to heal anyone up. Support camp being picked up from Piecemeal, and they're just gonna clear top and try and push down a little bit. Try and get this pool and get ready for the next objective, which will be top in the B position. And first turret's down. KT trying hard to poke. Lunar trying hard to poke. They want that well. And they're going to get it. There you go. saying no well for you for the next objective as Reyna's Raider advances to poke. Urel and Varian in the bot lane, and Piecemeal taking a XP lead as well, 12 to 11, having that extra kill and getting that siege camp, or excuse me, support camp. Both teams now taking their fortification camp. Raynor on the better than bots. Piecemeal is a group effort, but Uther scouts it out and stuns Anduin. Double stun, wasting the ult, but he's all alone. Gonna get jumped on from Lunara and then light bombed from Anduin. And wow, they pick up the turret. So Better Than Bots drops their turret as Piecemeal picks up their turret, and they still have the support and they get a kill to grab 13 before Better Than Bots. Not a good move there from Crafty Trent's Uther. Just going in all by himself, going for double or stun, and then his ult when he was all alone and had no follow up, and there was 1-on-2. Not yet. A for effort, I suppose, as Mana Addict just keeps growing for Kael'thas. So Uther is back up top now. We're going to rotate up. Control point will unlock in 10 seconds up top. 13's being picked up for Better Than Bots. Wave of Force was picked up to try and have an extra ETC interrupt for that Mosh. Getting more blinds and movement speed. Juggernaut at 13 for Varian to help, chop through those tanks with his E. Sharking around for a Mosh as L checks. There's the stun. But no, they're separated. Will we get it? There it is. No? What? They're just poking around. There it is. Two-person stun. Light Bomb gets third on to Varian. Wow. And then will they get the fourth here? Ooh, stun comes out to heal himself. Stun from ETC though. He says, yeah, nice stun. I can do that too, buddy. Slides right in. 4 kills. Nope. Check that. Check that. Check the math on Spectrum. 5. That's a team wipe, ladies and gentlemen. And they're going to take top for it. Varian didn't notice the, or Raynor, excuse me, didn't notice that, Piecemeal could just walk right in with their minions and siege camp, so they take the fort. They're going to start grabbing objective. They're going to take the siege camp from Better Than Bots, as now some of the members are spawning. Water Dragon comes out onto Anduin. Again, just Better Than Bots does not have the ult synergy they had last game, just throwing out ults left and right with no follow-up. We had Uther at the fortification camp, and then the Water Dragon just now as the Piecemeal was retreating. 2-level lead, 16's picked up for Piecemeal, and they're going to grab the support camp. Sniffed out by Uther. Will he die? There's the stun. There's your answer. Another Uther death going in all by himself while Varian and Raynor grab the turret camp, but they're just going to give the objective. Objective picked up. KT and Urel are going to drive it on in. Varian's soaking bot to get that XP. That's all well and fine, but you can't have, you got to communicate or be aware there. You can't just have your Uther running in there while Varian, your tank, is not with you. And Varian Hearth, so he could get back and defend this. Again, Cattle's right behind him. A nice minion wave to help push this down. Better Than Bots drops their turret. They're going to get this keep at just under 12 minutes into the game. Wow. And then they're going to pull off, and looks like they're going to work on mid-fort. Try and get as much XP as they can and keep this lead. This turret's still up poking at Lunara because before the Protector got there. Lunara and Anduin falling back a little bit. They gotta get some of this damage off of their mid-fort. Protector's only got 2 seconds left, so that's just gonna fall. One last burst of damage. Why not? And they're looking for it. There's the Mosh. Again, on Varian, gets interrupted, but Pyroblast onto Lili. and the fort is gone. They're pinging. Oh, the cutoff from Yrel, but the stun keeps the variant alive temporarily. Absorption comes out from Yrel. Is that what it is? Absorption? Ardent Defender comes out from Yrel. Excuse me. That cutoff from Yrel was just chef's kisses. Just diving right over him to knock him back. Uther tried his best to stun with Divine Storm, but it wasn't enough. We have 12 kills on the side of Piecemeal to the 2 from Better Than Bots. And I'll bring up the deaths for you there. And they're going to lose. Better Than Bots losing. Bot Fort, where the next objective will be. And fortification camp's just spawning. They see it. They know Better Than Bots is in the top lane. They say just go for it. So they're going to steal the fortification camp. Siege camp is picked up for Better Than Bots to try and have some kind of pressure top and send someone from Piecemeal all the way to the top to just have to clear. Anduin, Kael'thas, and Lunar are going to have to pick up the turret. ETC coming to just anchor. As Better Than Bots clear 3 levels down. They're going to pick up 17 shortly, but I mean, even when they hit 17 coming up, they're still going to be dangerously behind as 20 is approaching. ETC setting up for a mosh, says, nah, don't have my team with me. Not wasting the ult, smart, but they pull off it anyway to clear. Here comes Kael'thas. Here's the stun. Mosh onto Uther. Wave of Force comes out to stop it. Pyroblast and Leaping Strike on Uther. Again, 3 ults for 1 kill. I mean, I guess when you're this far ahead, that you're now 3 levels ahead, 20 is picked up for Piecemeal, going Tour Bus, Flamethrower, Intensifying Toxin, Desperate Prayer, and Seraphim, excuse me. They're going to have to, Better Bots clearing up the siege camp, and in a world of hurt, 13 kills to 2. And Piecemeal says, let's grab the support camp while we're here. They already have 2 turrets. Kael'thas and Lunar are holding them. Anduin's got a heal camp, and now ETC's got a heal camp. So they have double heal camp, double turret, and Better Than Bots has none of that. Down 3 levels, down all their forts and a keep. This could be a yikes kind of scenario. They soak just to go, catch up a little bit. Only 2 levels down, pushing out bot from Piecemeal just to try and get some early damage on the front wall. And no, they're not even going to let them fight over the point. They're going to fight at the wall. Orbs coming out, but stuns coming out. But again, ETC getting all that armor from his E ability. There you go, and all of his block party. So he doesn't care at all. Better Than Bots say, let's just take our turret. 21 now, so they're back to being 3 levels down. Better Than Bots. Huge slide, doesn't have Mosh available yet, but he does have a light bomb. It's gonna miss. This is the chance. Mosh back up for ETC. There it is, 3-man Mosh. Tour buses into Raynor. Triple kill. Raynor's still dancing away, swinging his arms like he's at a hardcore show. Mosh and all, and there's the block. Body block, focus down, dead Raynor. Li Ming is the only one that escapes out of that. Wow. A 4-person fight, or a 4-person, 4 almost team wipe there. And they're just going to run by the tower shots, not care about Li Ming. They got 2 turrets still that they can put down and just lay into the core. GG being thrown out by Grizzly Pear from Better Than Bots. Wow. Better Than Bots. Not better than winning 2-0. We're going to go to a game 3, ladies and gentlemen. That was what a game from Piecemeal. Kudos to them. They just They had the ETC stun. It looked like Better Than Bots was all out of sorts by those final two picks from ETC and Urel. Wow. And they were just shredded because of it. See, 17 to 2. And they're fighting three levels down, so I'm gonna update the scores, take a moment to get everything set up, and we'll be back. Ladies and gentlemen, game three, Piecemeal, Better Than Bots. we're back just in time for the first ban from Better Than Bots. Getting rid of Anduin. They did not like ETC with a light bomb on them, so they're going to stick with the ban to win motto and get rid of Anduin first. And again, we are all tied up. Better Than Bots, Piecemeal, one game apiece. Game 3 for all the marbles in the jar. Let's see what we can get from Piecemeal ban. Just getting rid of Deathwing right now. No suspense. Just don't want to deal with the Destroyer of Worlds. And ETC just didn't like the follow-up they were getting and said, nope, not dealing with it. Uriel's still available. Kael'thas still available. Some strong first picks. Let's see what we're going to ban here from Piecemeal. There it is. There she goes. Uriel. Not dealing with the res. And of course, we are on Tomb of the Spider Queen. Uh, Map was picked by Piecemeal since Better Than Bots had a first pick. So we'll see how they fare. We're going to need teams that have wave clear. And going back to Stukov, all reliable from Towers of Doom, Eram Rab, picking up the Russian healer, and of course the very powerful silence he has. And then moving on over to, there we go, Varian and Lunara. So again, Lunara, she's been picked twice by Piecemeal, and the first game was Better Than Bots had her, and she bullied the top lane. So just high priority assassin right now. Just too much damage and wave clear to just let through. So Better Than Bots responds with Johanna main tank and Blaze off tank. All right, just stun, stun, stun. Combustion is what they're going for. Throw a Stukov silence under there if we're synergized properly. We'll see if Piecemeal overreacts to the front line at all and tries to go like a Tychus or Malthael. You even go Zul'Jin at 16 to cut through that Blaze armor. With the first ban, or the last ban, Gul'dan. Again, good wave clear, strong mage here, and no one wants to be feared. No one likes the fear. Then let's see, well, they already banned Healer they, or Better Than Bots already banned Anduin, who Piecemeal played last game as their healer. Still available, so let's see if they go that route, or if they go a tank kill, get rid of a tank killer, if that's what they're afraid of. They say no Rexar. They want any sneaky solo boss or camp action, so they get rid of Rex, who's pretty strong. I'm not sure if we have a Rex player on Piecemeal, but let's see what happens here now as they fall into their next two picks. Sticking with Kael'thas, Lunara as their main damage, and we're seeing Lucio for the first time tonight. Zip them around. Will we see the someone soak bot or top lane while the four-man gets zoomed around by Lucio to clear up mid, clear up top, and just push along that way? We will find out. Last two picks here for Better Than Bots, Li Ming and Raynor. So sticking with the same assassins from last game on both teams with Lunar and Kael'thas from Piecemeal, Ming Raynor from Better Than Bots. Let's see what we can do. With last pick going to Piecemeal, how do they round this out? I mean, will we see Taunt Varian? Are we going another stunny tank? A noob? No, you back to Urel. That's a good stunny tank too. We'll let them see if we swap it around, but I think this is a pretty similar lineup to what we had last game. Or, well, Megan was Lily last game on Better Than Bots, and Crafty was Uther, so they kind of went back to their respective roles a little bit as we get underway. So, what are we thinking for these teams? Let's hear some predictions in the chat. Again, thank you for coming. It's my second stream for NGS. I'm having a good time hanging with you and talking about my favorite game, Heroes of the Storm. So, again, both teams sticking with the same damage they just had, switching up their tanks and healers a little bit. I think last game, Better Than Bots, just that they went Uther stun, or have Uther as like an off tank, and it didn't quite work for him with the Urel ETC front line, and they just did not synergize their ults well. We'll see what changes. Starting on Piecemeal, Zloth, Lucio, Elchax 337, Varian, Silver Jackal, Kael'thas, MJ Doom, Urel, Odd Thought, Lunara. On the other team, Evil Alto Rainer, Megan 420 on Ming sitting on her little, is that like a little floating unicorn? Sure. Crafty Trent on Blaze, Johanna is playing like Grizzly Pair, Iram Rab, Stukov, just like he was in first game. They banned Stukov last game, Piecemeal did, being a little frightened of it, but now saying, nah, let's just go back to the way things were and fight it out. Mana active again from Kael'thas, Fetid Touch again from Stukov, and Party Mix for Lucio, so he's just going to be cross-fading all over the place. Early jump. Ooh, silence out onto Varian, getting low. Lucio helps him get out, poking onto Lunara to bring her damage down while the bombs just spread from KT. Pick up their gems. Rainer's splitting off to head top already. We're going to head bot and have a Blaze Urel battle, a little more conventional, or Ming's going to join too, I guess. Poke early, but Rainer chased down by Lunar and Kael'thas in the top lane. And he's dead, so first blood again going over to Piecemeal, just like last game. As there's just poke battle here and poke battle here, trying to soak as best they can, trying to get the flank on Stukov, but Johanna's right there for the peel. Ming's going to rotate back mid, and we're seeing it. It looks like that they're staying as a 4-pack, this Kael'thas, Varian, Lunara, Lucio, and they're going to clear this lane, grab the gems, mount up, and be on their way. Back mid. And look how fast that cleared with KT and Lunara. Pick up your gems, and mount up, and go back to the top lane, and get the next wave. All while Urel just soaks bot. Oh, trying to get in position for a Johanna gank, which is not going to happen this early in the game. Level 4 is picked up. Variant does go taunt for Piecemeal. There's the taunt on Johanna, but she gets out of it in time, pop the unstoppable. In the bot lane, we got Stukov and Li Ming grabbing the bot siege camp while Blaze still just pokes around Urel. And then, yeah, still just trying to get in position here for a taunt. That's the kill you want. You don't want to taunt Johanna. You want to get the taunt on a Rainer and just erase him. Both teams level 5 now, so level 4 is being picked up for Better Than Bots. Triumvirate, so she gets that orb range. She just get some quick resets on it. Oops, sorry about that. Clicking around, going up, just clearing still. Ooh, are we getting in position? Yes, we are. We're taking Bruiser Camp from Piecemeal as the other team is just kind of clearing the lane and holding still. Piecemeal turning in 36. They still have 21 in the bank, so they can get a turn in whenever they like. A few gems away for better than bots, but they're just gonna grab, 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 soak, try and get 7 before this push happens. Oh, the classic kill everything but don't cap it until we turn in first. Who's got the gems? Urel's got the gems. So they're all turning in their smaller amounts in the mid. Johanna turned in bot. And there's Urel trying to get with the team, I guess, to try and turn in her 21. No one else has enough from Piecemeal to be able to turn in. Or will they try and get a Rainer gank or a pushback? There it is. They're just going to fight it out. That's exactly what they wanted, just playing into the hand. Lucio's going to speed away, grab the Bruiser camp at the same time. Both teams grabbing level 7. Burn Flesh from Kael'thas. Grill and Kill, another quest to look out for. Mana Addict completed for Kael'thas. We're close on the quest completion for Lucio. Up in the top lane, just pew-pewing away on that Varian. Oh, misses the taunt, gets the knockback. Lucio can't get in position to get the boop. Meanwhile, mid being pushed pretty hard. 3-man defending top. Mid top's gonna fall first. While everyone just tries to focus onto this Johanna kill. Gets the slow, does not have Iron Skin. Oh, Stukov in the nick of time. Saves the Johanna from death, but they're gonna, at what cost? They're gonna lose this front fort in the mid lane. Lucio completing party mix. This is gonna increase his crossfade range. And bot has been cleaned up. Oh, Blaze going the wrong way, it looks like. As we get Silence comes out, just to push all that back, clean it up. Wisp keeping an eye on their Bruiser camp. No level 10s yet, but again, XP lead going over to Piecemeal. Piecemeal setting up for a quick turn in. They only have 42, but if they get rid of those, they can really put the pressure on to better than bots here. Better than bots says just pick up our Bruiser camp, keep poking mid. Again, she's got the big purse here. Urel trying to turn in Blaze. Urel's not going to let him. As rotation comes, Raynor in front there with the flank coming down from Piecemeal. 10s have been picked up. We got Leaping Strikes, Pyroblast, Warbringer, Sound Barrier. Urel not showing just yet, but 10s picked up. And they're going to get another turn in here. Unless Blue Blaze just barely stops Urel from turning in her 25. Taunt comes out just to keep him out of the way there. Bless Shield immediately after Urel gets the turn in. So they still need 3 more. There's Lucio. Red turning in. Oh, sniped. Red gets the turn in just ahead of that Lucio who needed 3. So, you know, if they only need 3 more coins or 3 more gems to turn in, it's not a big deal. That's 1 wave they can grab next turn in. 10's picked up for better than bots. Looks like Piecemeal's going to defend top first. Better than bots going combustion. Rainer's Raider, disintegrate, massive shove, and blessed shield. We already saw the blessed shield and come out. Rainer's Raider has currently been killed, so it's on its little cooldown now, and they're going to prioritize this top lane with 4 members. Blaze is bot, soaking. And here comes the rotation. Raynor scares off that Varian, and they can start clearing. All they took is the wall, and might get the pool here. There you go. So not a huge loss from Piecemeal as they push back better than bots. And they start rotating mid to start clearing, but better than bots can turn in 3, 2, 1. And there it goes. Oh, Johanna slowing him down just a little bit. Taunt comes out. She already used her Iron Skin. Silence as Peel. Re-engage. Combustion from Blaze going on to that huge shield from Kael'thas. He doesn't care at all. Disintegrate on Lucio, can't quite get there. Grizzly, as the Johanna's dangerously low. Raynor and Yrel are fighting, gets to the siege camp. Nice job trying to get some value out of the team fight mid. Again, all the ults have been used for better than bots, and they can't stop the turn-in. Oh, another charge, taunt, no mana from that. Oh, there he's going to have to hearth that Blaze, all out of mana. Yrel cleaning up these siege giants as the Web Reavers approach. The 13 picked up for Piecemeal. Better than bots still sitting on level 12. And again, let's see what happens in the top lane, trying to clear out that boss lane. Better than bots have yet to get a kill this match. Piecemeal's only got one kill, so it's just been a lot of poking and turning in and soaking. Taunt comes out into Johanna, Leaping Strike. Laser as a less shield peel, and that's always tough when you got to use your ult like that. Just a peel, you can't use it for engage or get a kill, especially when you're down level. Grizzly pair taking some more damage, being out front. Charge comes in, huge massive shove to get that variant out of the way. But Lunara and KT are just gonna keep on poking. Bottom fort falls, so down 2 forts now. 13 gets picked up for better than bots. Oh, Yrel with the flank. Does Johanna have Iron Skin? She's taunted. We're not gonna find out. She lost a good amount of gems there too, and they're going to take top fort. Now, as bot gets cleaned up, they could get in position Piecemeal for boss. Let's see what they do. They're just going to keep pushing. It looks like they just want the wall, but there's the ping saying, come check this out. Lunara's going to hearth, she's got no mana. Just trying to put some damage out on that early. I guess could still make a boss play. You're only one level up. You're on the same talent tier. You could defend. Huge mana addict, 37 from 20. That came out in one of those fights right as a sound barrier hit. So Gelthas had like more than half his health was just the white shield that you see. MJ Doom, Yrel, gonna get 28 gems turned in bot. They do have enough. They only need 11. They have 12 in the bank, but better than bots also has enough. Crafty trying to turn in his 21. He doesn't get it, but the team up here does. Rainer's Raider poking away. And the Bruiser camp picked up for Piecemeal to try and help hold this off. And again, Blaze in the solo lane. And they could fight this. They see this. They can go 5-on-4 right now. Johanna in the back line, taunted. Iron Skin comes out, Laser comes out. Here comes the Pyro, gonna live through it. Yrel, though, getting low. Ardent Defender is available, and she's just gonna pull back. She's way on the other side of that spider weave, that web weaver, excuse me. So they're gonna clean up top, get the taunt onto Stukov, trying to peel like crazy. Huge, massive shove, but he's gonna go down anyway. Lucio just zips right back in because that's what he does. Roller skating all over the place. Or rollerblading all over the place, excuse me. Moving on down. Just going to clear up mid. Midweaver falls, and now they got to go bot. Looks like they're just going to lose their pool bot. And they start clearing. 16's being picked up for Piecemeal as they clear up the end of that web weavers. They do have turn in. Better than bots. 56 out of 60. Pretty close to turn in as well. They could just pull back, try and go boss here, but Piecemeal getting zipped up there from Lucio, tracks him down, gravity laps onto Blaze. Raynor is singled out. 2 different fights happening. Taunt onto Blaze. They let Raynor go. Poking onto Johanna now. Not the synergy you want there from Piecemeal, but they push back. Not a lot of ults used. Rainer's Raider is dead again, so Raynor doesn't have much beyond his basic attack and Q right now to contribute to these fights. 16's being picked up. Massive shove's gonna miss. Stun Pyro onto Blaze. 36 gems gone from the red team. That's gonna hurt. And they're also down their off tank, who's Crafty was doing the majority of soaking, and now they can't do that. He's not going to be able to help clear. Bot is pretty far pushed out, so it looks like we're just going to all five go top here. Urel working on the wall. I don't know if it's quite worth it. As Raynor pokes and Pool goes down top, trying to work on this fort and poke down Johanna. Nice massive shove onto Varian. More damage onto Johanna. It's not who you want to focus. Taunt comes out, stun, laser beam, silence. This could be a turnaround. Varian explodes, Lucio explodes, Ardent Defender comes out to save the Urel. First two kills of the game coming over 14 minutes in for better than bots. Getting the Blessed Shield Combustion Disintegrate as they now, the bottom Web Weaver finally reaches Keep Wall and takes it, and they might even lose the well. They did lose their bot well. Now, wow. Now, looks like we could have a boss call here. Wisp destroyed, so they know what's happening. So blue Piecemeal here is just gonna play it safe, grab their siege camp, and start. Looks like they're gonna push bot, try and grab a keep, while they figure we can't stop boss. We don't have Varian and Lucio. Boss picked up for better than bots, and the hearth happens from Raynor. Dangerous just to send one person because they have Piecemeal has the wave with them shortly with Siege Giants. They could just jump in on this Raynor if they wanted to, I feel like. But it looks like, will it fall? There you go. Keep bottom, keep down for better than bots. Their boss on the other side is pushing in, takes top fort away from Piecemeal. They're better than bots catching up a little bit, just down a little, a one level, but they could hit it soon if they get some kills. They're gonna just hang on, let the boss do its thing by itself. Soak lanes, grab the bruiser camp, and better than bots. I don't feel like they're out of it. I mean, a one team fight, or if they get a pick, and they can get another turn in here. Well, big turn in. They have 70 gems. They only need 60, and they're all gonna just turn in right here, and there it is. Red Web Weavers. So nice rotation to just say, let's not push for the boss and kind of use it as a distraction. Just grab our bruiser camp and then turn in. We have the gems. We just need, clear out a lot of these towers and catch up on XP. They are both level 19 now, but level 20 is just a hair away. A hair away for Piecemeal. They're going to focus down mid first, and look at Lunara just tear into that thing. No problem. Moving on to top lane. That'll be the next focus. 20 has been picked up for Piecemeal. Meanwhile, Bet on the Bots just says, let's just stay away from them because they have 20 and push bot. Level 20 has picked up Glory of the Alliance to go along with the banner of Dalaran from Piecemeal. Flamethrower from Kael'thas. Bossa Nova from Lucio. Seraphim from Urel. And Intensifying Toxin from Urel. And Bet on the Bots just pulls back, clears that bot lane from Piecemeal. And they're just gonna grab, Piecemeal just wants to grab Bruiser Camp now. Now they don't want to fight. They don't have to, but 20 is about to happen. There it is. 20's picked up. Indestructible. Top off. Tal Rashad's Elements. Execute. And Burn Notice from Blaze. So, Piecemeal, if you're gonna hold on to this, no team has a full turn in right now. Well, I say you push with that, that spell armor that the Bruiser Camp provides you, but instead, your Elgios is going to turn in, and they're just going to split turn in. They only need, 16 more gems? Blaze setting up for a flank here. So not going to happen. So they're going to rotate bot, try and maybe get on Urel or take a siege camp. Let's see. They're going siege camp. And look how far back Piecemeal pulls all the way back. to get the soak, and they just want to push with a turn in, it looks like. They have enough gems now. Urel reunites with the team. She's got 6. And Better Than Bots says, let's just turn in what we have so we don't lose it in a fight. Whoa, we got to pause. Stand by. I'm trying to see. Silver Jackal paused. Odd Thought is lagging out, everybody. So we're going to hang tight. Or we're saying, okay now from Odd Thought. Someone went to grab water. So someone from Better Than Bots was feeling thirsty. I get on board with that. Got to stay hydrated during these games. And let's look in the chat. No Shattering Throw at 13 from Varian. You think that would help with the shield from Johanna to just help burn her down a little quicker? Instead, Varian went Mortal Strike to slow down the healing from Stukov or Raynor at that point, because Raynor gets the self-heal. And you went Banner of Dalaran, which is going to give spell power to Kilthas and Lunara. When you have a team like that, why not? So Red, Better Than Bots, turning in, but they don't have enough yet. But Blue, or Piecemeal, they do have enough. Looks like we're going to start up here. We are... There we go. They wanted me to count down for them. Oh, was I only talking to observers there? No, that's all I can talk to. Alright. We're back in it. The web weavers have been turned in. Variant gets deleted though. Huge combustion. So much. Oh, whoa, what an orb from Li Ming to thread the needle past that KT and Lunara to get the Lucio kill. My goodness. So, blue web weavers have been turned in, and they're down 2 people, so they can't get a huge push out of this. I am. That what a shot from Li Ming on that orb to thread the needle and get the Lucio kill. They could try and roll up here. No. Oh, I'm on vision that I don't want to be. I apologize. Here we go. I don't know what I hit, so I apologize on team vision here. As red comes, or as Better Than Bots comes up. Oh, unstoppable from Urel just to get out. And yeah, they're either baiting boss. No, they're taking boss. Stun comes out onto Varian. Raynor says, I'll turn around and start pew-pewing away. Blessed Shield comes out, no kills yet. On the back line is Urel onto that Ming. Ooh, nice kill onto Raynor there. They're burning down. Mortal Strike comes out onto Johanna. Gets the knockback, gets the indestructible. She's not going to make it out there. Gets a nice heal. Not going to be enough. And Piecemeal just moving in. Nice massive shove. Slow that Urel down. Trying to get something here. And they cannot turn in yet. No, neither team can turn in right now. But I think they might just... Oh, there it is. Top keep, excuse me, from Better Than Bots down. Still 30 seconds, no Johanna. They're just going to go for a boss. They're just going to take boss. There's nothing they can really do. There's the silence. They're poking. Oh, Trent tries to grab it, but it was too early. Picked up, getting focused down. He's got 24 gems also. That's going to be it. That's as they dive onto Stukov. He's going to be able to walk away. No Blaze, one level lead. And Rainer's Raider is dead. Just for insult to injury there. Finally, the wall goes down from the bot side, and they're just going to push in. Huge, massive shove from Kael'thas, but at the cost of Stukov's life. Ooh, a lot of damage. Sound Barrier comes out, though. Still no Blaze. Boss working on the core. And that is GG. Piecemeal is going to win it. Best of 3 going to Piecemeal. What a game. What turnaround series. Better Than Bots just dominated first game on Towers of Doom, and Piecemeal responded pretty handily. As I leave that screen up there for you to take a look at those kills. I mean, Lucio and Varian twice, that was it. Li Ming was surviving the most, doing the most damage, but just was not enough. Wow. GG's to both our teams. That was quite the battle. Um, Better Than Bots, great game. Piecemeal, better game. Think they just had a synergy there, and those picks, they just couldn't. Better Than Bots just couldn't capitalize on the picks they were getting at the end there to really push in and take a keep or just snowball and get them staggered. So great job, Piecemeal. Synergized, came back after that tough loss, recalibrated a little bit, and Urel was a pick I think threw off. Uh, Better Than Bots maybe. Lunara, strong, 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 strong assassin right now. I mean, she's gonna be top tier for a while now until they Blizzard hits her with the Nerf stick. So great job to both teams. And again, for the people watching, thank you for coming to the stream, watching, hanging out, talking, all that good stuff. I do appreciate everyone following and streaming and sending it out on the Blizzard broadcasts. So thank everyone so much. Here's what your final looks like. Here you go. Piecemeal taking it home in best of 3 games. So again, thank you for watching. We're gonna wrap up here. I'm gonna get